the Northeast particularly now, on a specific note. Adama under me, before Adama was created, there was Gongola. And in this state, two states were created, Taraba and Gongola, and Adamawa state. If you come from Yola on your way to Maiduguri, you must pass through Mubi, you must pass through Vintim, Baza, Michika, Madagali, then you enter Goza, Bama and Banki, before you enter Maiduguri proper. Then when you leave Maiduguri, which is Borno State, you headed to Borno, to Yobe. You must go to Damaturu, then you will have the flash points. Tulua, Machina, Nguru, all the axes where the military are operating from now. In Adama, particularly in areas that are volatile and vulnerable, when you start from Vintim, you go to Bidwa, Uli, then you enter to Kamale and Madagali. These are mountainous areas within Adamawa State. And these are areas that need to be combed by the use of technology. The deployment of officers alone cannot handle these issues. I'm talking to you from experience as a young officer I've served in that area. And now today, I'm the zonal coordinator, ACG. Right. Working under the Control of Grace Service, Urola, Carola Adepoju. So, for me, it is a development that must be done with all level of precision and perfection. And the controllers under me will be having a zonal meeting with me on the 18th to define the operational assignment given to us.
Interesting to know, Comptroller James. It's quite interesting, giving us the statistics, all of these, this landmass and how, is it to say that you are completely overwhelmed with the influx of people coming in? Because I'm also looking to ask about those who are perpetrating this security, breach and all of that, and attacking people, kidnapping people, the insurgents and all of that. Are they the natives, or are they people that are coming from other parts of the other countries into Nigeria? And how did they get in with some of these, light weapons and some of the mercenaries that they also use in prosecuting their crime?
For me, as an immigration senior officer, crime and criminality is not directly within my purview. The only assignment that is directly within my purview is border security, migration management. The only thing that makes crime and criminality be relevant to me is if we are able to apprehend any person that has a criminal tendency, who does operating clandestinely, we hand them over to our sister security agencies, the police, the DSS, or any other operative that is available. Because it's a joint operation, naturally, you must operate collaboratively and in partnership. But for me, I will dwell more on the immigration security, which has to do with border security and migration management. And in this assignment, the major area of concern for me, the key success strategy for my operation in the Northeast as the zonal coordinator is information sharing platform. That is the area I feel very, very important within the security agencies and for me. Information sharing platform to develop a secure platform for real-time information sharing and intelligence exchange with sister security agencies, the neighboring countries where necessary, and we must have a critical role to play as operatives that are the lead agency at the border. We are supposed to have the database of all non-Nigerians that are going to come into the country and live in the country, and even Nigerians that are also living in the country and coming in. And with this quantum of data, it is very, very vital that we must be able to sort out, both for operational reasons, for policy and development. We must also, for the purpose of enhancing cross-border collaboration, we must have coordination between ourselves and the neighboring countries, which is at the level of foreign affairs and the top management of the service at bilateral and multilateral level. There must be real community engagement. We must implement outreach programs to build trust and collaboration with local communities. That is why the Border Community Agency of government, with the most of necessity, collaborate with Nigerian Immigration Service. They cannot work in isolation. If you have agency that they say they are the lead agency at the border, you must support them as agency of government that has quantum of resources to deal with border operation. Where would they be relevant? In the area of assisting immigration with operational vehicles, assisting immigration to make sure that the habitation that is built by the service is being rehabilitated, is being taken care of from time to time since they have the resources. The Nigerian Immigration Service may not have all the resources needed to maintain certain things. Then, in the area of network of roads, because you cannot be plying the bush in the name of operation. If you want the non-Nigerians and Nigerians to come through an approved route, then there must be a good road network. So, for this reason, if anything has to be done, there must be good road network, there must be good conducive accommodation and office facility for the operatives. The service is doing its best by making sure that at every point in time, the controllers are directed to come to their quarters to come and sign for bedding materials, for operational materials. Even of recent, I like that the President Controller General of the Service, Carola Urola Depoju, PCC, DAGA, FCA, FSI, is deploying operational vehicles to the border to enhance border operation. If that is done, that's one area of it. That's logistic. But when it comes to issue of deployment of technology, because border security and migration management is a multi-layer approach issue. You cannot do it without technology. You must deploy the latest technology, the long-range capturing machine that you mount on your vehicles, the radar that you must put in place to capture movements. Even surveillance aircraft is very, very important for the Nigerian Immigration Service because we have the Air Border Patrol, which has to be resuscitated. All of you are living witness to the fact that when we were using the Air Border Patrol, surveillance activities was very, very apt. The Nigerian Immigration Service Air Border Patrol aircraft was used during the Bakassi operation for surveillance. That's how relevant Nigerian Immigration Service is. But today, we don't have a single aircraft. So it's of necessity that the federal government will help the service by giving us Air Border Patrol surveillance aircraft to assist the service to man the border aerially and to give report to the ground force. Because there must be both air to ground information sharing for the ground forces to be able to move to a specific direction. The use of drone is of importance. We cannot do an operation at the border with such a big landmass without using drones, without using the aircraft, and the officers need to be trained and retrained. We have a series of training that has been going on in service, but the world is evolving.
Right.
We must imbibe modern technology.